Good morning, everybody. How are you this morning? It is Tuesday, February 13th. Wow, like I say, this year is going by so fast. It's just, uh, all I can go is just, yes. So, before I get with the chat, I'm going to do my morning ritual. We are going to like ourselves over on YouTube on the Twixverse. We are going to let everybody know that I am live. Um, and let me make sure I stick my Twitch link in there just in case anybody wants to go over there. Okie dokie. So we have that done over there. So we'll close this. We'll close this. Let's check Twitch. There's Twix, there's Twitch. Okay, let's change this to emote only off so people can actually talk in the chat. And let's make sure everything looks good everywhere. So I'm thinking everything is looking good. So we can oh, I'm going to start a poll. The poll I'm going to start is about cheese. And it says, I like this cheese best. I know there's bunches of different cheese, but I kind of tried to pick some that were a little different from each other. And if none of them on there, like, try to pick the closest one if you want to. So I like this cheese best. I have cheddar, blue cheese, brie, and Swiss. So that is our poll for today. And let's now go through our chat. We have Sci-Fi Mombi. Good morning to you. I'm so glad you're here today. I am telling you guys, I have been up since about 6:30 this morning. So if I sound a little loopy at times, it's because half my day is already over. And so it's gonna be an interesting show if I start getting the giggles. That's all I have to say. We have SiriBot and Stream Elements over on the Twitch side helping me keep everything nice and safe over there. We have Lisa, good morning to you. So glad you're here today. Nice to see you. We have Angry Canadian. Hello. It would be, is it evening over where you're at or afternoon? I think it's I think it's evening. And yes, we have our poll about cheese. I like them all too. I like them all too. So um, it was a hard choice for me. I would have I I use cheddar the most, but I love blue cheese. So it's midnight. Yes, 3 minutes into the show. Yes, it's 12:03 midnight in, your neck of the woods, and it is 10:04 AM in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. Well, I'm glad I could be here, even though, um, you, uh, know you would prefer to be sleeping, but I'm glad that you decided, to, share your insomnia moments, over here with us. Wow, we have 7 people watching. Thank you guys so much. Since we just started the poll, let's check and see how it's going. We have 6 people on YouTube. We have how many likes do we have? We have 5 likes. Someone is not liking this channel. And so far, it's a three-way tie, cheddar, blue cheese, and Swiss. Um, so good. I'm glad the love is being shared. I'm glad someone else likes blue cheese also. Um, along with me because I would have picked blue cheese if I could actually vote in the poll. We have 2 people over on the Twitch side. Thank you so much for that. I think it's me and the bots, so I'm thanking myself. That's okay. We should appreciate ourselves, shouldn't we? And with this season, we need to. We just need to focus on ourselves. But yeah, it's Tuesday. Tuesday I always feel is like the, um, I don't know. I consider it kind of like how they have the um, second breakfast in the Hobbit and stuff. I feel Tuesday is like the second Monday, which isn't necessarily a positive thing. But yes, happy second Monday, or as we call it here, um, Tuesday. Yes, I had to make you choose between your cheese babies. The horror. I'm sorry. I know it was hard. Yes, blue cheese lovers unite. I love blue cheese. Mm. It was hard. Well, I'm sitting here. I had another poll I was going to do, but I just really thought the cheese one would be would be kind of fun. I was thinking of doing one about musical genres. What style of music do you like the best? But there's so many. There's so many. I couldn't do that when both of them were hard. A blue cheese, nice bread, and a glass of port. Heaven. I'm sorry, I'm reading it, not putting it up. Blue cheese, nice bread, and a glass of port. Heaven. Well, I've been up since 6:30 in the this morning, so I've been up already about 4.5 hours. So if I get a little giddy, I usually take a nap about 4 or 5. I do take naps. And it's about my nap time now since I've been up. So if I get a little giddy, that's why. But it's okay. We have 10 people watching. Wow, thank you guys very much for those viewers. Yeah, Dad man texted this morning at 6:30. I got to tell you, on my phone I have do not disturb, right? Well, yesterday or last night, uh Dad man kept saying, um I have to call you twice before it rings through. The first time it goes straight to voicemail. What's wrong? Well, my do not disturb was on, and he wasn't on my acceptable list for people to go through. I had, like, my mom and my kids and one of my sisters, but I forgot to put Dad Man on it, so it was hard. So every time he tried to call through, it went to voicemail. But it has that feature if you call twice in succession, it will let it go through, like, so emergency calls can come through. And we have Hungry Boy here. Hello, Hungry Boy. How are you doing today? Um, yes, he's gonna that man's gonna try to hang out. He's busy with grandma man walking today. So yeah, I hope to see you more. Uh, yes, should have handed over. I should have included hand over all the cheese and nobody gets hurt in the poll. Yes, poor Tab. When I realized, well, I was trying to figure out what I did, and I'm like, "What did I do?" And then when I looked at the list that, people can go through, I went, "Oh, well, that's why." So, yeah, that was kind of funny. So Monterey Jack, well, I don't have Monterey Jack on there hungry. So you have to choose either one as close as you want or your second, third, fourth, or fifth best, whichever. I mean, there's my husband, Dad man likes provolone. I didn't put provolone on there either. Those are 4 cheeses that I like. And I thought they were a lot big, kind of diverse in the types that they were that it wouldn't be too um, too uh repetitive. That's the word I'm looking for. Yes, that's the word. Yes, provolone. There are a lot of good cheeses out there. There really are. Well, it is 10 minutes past the hour. We have 11 people watching. Thank you very much. 10:10 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. And I welcome you all to my show. We are going to go ahead and start our birthdays today, February 13th, the day before Thanksgiving. Before Thanksgiving. Oh my God. The day before Valentine's Day. Where did I get Thanksgiving? Where did Thanksgiving come from in my little muddled brain? It's the day before Valentine's Day, and we're gonna start with all these, birthdays. First, we're gonna go Emily Gangadine. Hey, hey, Sammy. Hey, Emily. Hey, baby. I'm waving to the baby. I hope you all are doing well today. And Lisa said, "I thought of Thanksgiving because we are all turkeys." And Mr. Angel's gonna hand out some Gouda cheese, premium age to the chat. Oh, that would be so Gouda you to do. And yes, we do have a special tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. Me and Dad Man. It's a Valentine's Day special over on his channel. I hope you all can go. It's not all just going to be Valentine mushy stuff. It'll be. We'll have a good time. Just come on over if you want to, and let's have some fun. My goodness, you've been craving cheese. Your pregnancy cravings are unhinged, LOL. You know what I craved? Well, I love steak, and I love steak that was is rare, that's pretty much mooing. Well, because, um, there's this, well, because I was pregnant, I couldn't have rare steak. I was so upset. So I ate ribs. We went to an all-you-can-eat rib place, and I kept saying, "More ribs, more ribs." And they go, "Do you want any of the sides?" I'm like, "No, ribs, ribs." I couldn't tell you how many plates of ribs I had. I had such a craving for them. But I didn't have weird cravings, I don't think. Yeah, ribs, just ribs. That you're right, that man. I don't know why. Um, because, there could be like a there could be like a parasite in it or something. There's something that can cause that because of that, I don't know. I also couldn't clean cat boxes, which didn't mind that at all. Um, they test you for something. So it was like, "Oh, yep, somebody else must, do that." And I didn't mind so much. And it's not all pregnant women. I think they test I can't remember. I think I tested to see if I had if I'd already had something, you know. It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. It's just like if you've been exposed to something or whatever, then it's okay, but I wasn't exposed to it. I don't know. Um, it was 20 something years ago. Stuff might have changed. But, yeah, I can remember when I had that baby, one of the first meals we went out and I had a steak. It was good. Lisa chewed on ice nonstop when pregnant. So, because Dutch, French, or Swiss. If if so sorry, love of cheese is built into our genes. And you had the pickles and ice cream. I don't remember having any weird combination of foods, but I might have. Dadman, did I have any weird I don't think I had any weird, combinations of food. I just wanted ribs. Very strange. Time for our birthdays. Let's see what we have a new comment here. So let's see, let's start our birthdays. Our birthday for oh, you know what? When you change it, don't put it on. Our first birthday today is Jerry Springer, 79 years old today. He's a former mayor of Cincinnati who rose to fame for hosting that outlandish TV show, Jerry Springer, the Jerry Springer Show. He was a broadcaster, journalist. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of like, okay, if you want to say journalist, actor, producer, lawyer, and politician. His show became really famous for its outrageous moments, including onstage fights and scandalous behavior. Yes. How about cheesecake? If it's made the right way. It was damn it said just ribs, not stop ribs. Yeah, yes. I think, yeah. So, yeah, I was correct in that. Um, but I missed it really bad. Ooh, if you start craving ribs, go find an all-you-can-eat rib place and 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 eat to your heart's content. Forget those side items, just eat the ribs. So Jerry Springer, 79 years old today. I just find it so funny they put journalist in his, his bio. He's as much of a journalist as I am, and I am not a journalist. Our next person is Sophia Lillis, 21 years old. She's an um, um, okay, I'm now combining words. I'm combining American and actress together. So she's an actress, an American actress. She starred in the horror films It and It Chapter 2. She was also in I Am Not Okay with This, a Netflix drama series. She starred Nancy Drew in The Hidden Staircase and Gretel and Hansel. Those were a couple movies. She was in the HBO psychological thriller miniseries Sharp Objects and the films Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. 21 years old. Wow, she's done a lot of stuff, hasn't she? Let's see. Yes, she has beautiful eyes. Looks very waif-like. You know, I could just see her in a flowing gown just running across the meadow. She's probably like, not, but that's how I see her. That look. Our next person is Randy Moss. He's an American football player, wide receiver who played for the NFL for 14 seasons with the Minnesota Vikings, Oakland Raiders, New England Patriots, Tennessee Titans, and the San Francisco 49ers. He was widely regarded as one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. He holds the NFL single season touchdown reception record of 23, as well as the NFL single season touchdown reception record for a rookie, which is 17. He's a four-time first team All Pro, six-time Pro Bowl, and five-time receiving touchdown leader. He could run the 40-yard dash in 4.25 seconds, and he could leap 43 inches. He was famously known for catching these spectacular throws in tight coverage just by physically overpowering his defenders. The term "mossed" referred to this ability and has since become a common term in football lingo. He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and he was named to the National Football League 100th Anniversary All-Time Team. He participated in, founded, and financed many charitable endeavors since joining the NFL, particularly aimed at helping children. Yeah, a great player, but a head case. Mr. Angel is here, and I'm only reheating food today and not baking cakes and pancakes, LOL. Yes, a very accurate description of him on the field. Oh, he's been cooking for days, Mr. Angel. He's over at his, mother's house, um, cooking for her. So he's a good little cook. He made a good cake. I meant to eat a piece and I made 2 cakes. I meant to eat some of the second one, but forgot to yesterday. Our next birthday person is, whoops, I skipped some. Carolyn Lawrence, 57 years old. She's an actress and a real estate agent. Okay. She's known for her voice roles. Um, um, I'm sorry. I told you today I'm going to laugh at the stupidest stuff. She's an actress and real estate agent. She's known for her voice roles on the Nickelodeon animated show SpongeBob SquarePants as Sandy Cheeks. She played Cindy Vortex on Jimmy Neutron and Mandragora on Winx Club. She also played voice roles in video games such as Spyro Year of the Dragon franchise, EverQuest 2, the original version of Resident Evil 4, and various Nickelodeon video games, including SpongeBob SquarePants and Jimmy Neutron. And she also sells real estate. So, so if you want someone who sounds like Sandy Cheeks to sell you a house, go to Carolyn Lawrence. 57 years old today. Yes, she does. Oh, how do I for okay. How do you forget cake? I don't know. I had a piece of the first cake he made, and it was delicious. And, she does look fun, doesn't she? Oh, but you're gonna bring oh, good. Save me a piece, save me a piece. And hungry never forgets the cake. Oh, yeah, we have a bunch of hello, Sandy Cheeks, yes. And Lisa's making 2 cakes today. Thanks, Dadman, for the inspiration. SpongeBob. As an adult, I have a guilty pleasure of watching it. I love SpongeBob, especially the early seasons. Um, I I th w we went to the theater and watched the SpongeBob movie. So, yes, um, we like SpongeBob too. It's silly. And Angel laughs at that, and Sandy will make you buy the property. Yes, she will. Our next person is Kelly Hugh, 56 years old. She's an American actress, former fashion model, and beauty queen. She was crowned Miss Teen USA in 1985 and Miss Hawaii USA in 1993. She starred in the soap opera Sunset Beach and the police drama Nash Bridges. Her films include The Scorpion King, Cradle to the Grave, X2 The Tournament, and White Frog. She had recurring roles in The Vampire Diaries and Arrow. Her voice roles include Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Phineas and Ferb, and Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure. I think I think she was in something else too. I need to check it because um and yes, she also was in the Mortal Kombat movie. If I didn't s Uh-oh, did I go bye-bye? No, I didn't. If I didn't say that, I would be in trouble from somebody. So, yes, also in the Mortal Kombat movie. Gotta write that down on my notes. And we have Miss Martin Muses here. Hello to you. Hello. so glad you're here today. She also was on the Orville. Wow. I cool. So I'll also write that down on the list. She was on the Orville. You speculate what particular co- nar nar narcar narcotica the animes are on each episode. Wee! SpongeBob is hilarious. Yes. Well, thank you very much. I added that to my notes. That's why I love the chat that they can add depth to some of the things. I only have so much space to put stuff. I mean, uh, and so yeah, I appreciate that when people share their stuff. Also, we have some hellos and hellos and hellos and hellos. And then we have Sue B720. Happy Galentine's Day. Happy Galentine's Day to you. I hope you have a wonderful one and welcome to the show. We have your Muslim uncle. Hello. Wow, we have 15 people watching. Hello, hello. So, welcome to the show. We have hellos and hellos and hellos. And we have Richmond Auto Exchange. Hello and good morning, all. Passing through to say, hello and off to do work stuff. Well, I hope your work stuff isn't too arduous today and you get it all completed successfully. And Dadman says that I love SpongeBob. Whoops. He says, I love SpongeBob because I just need and like mindless sometimes. Yes, I think mindless entertainment is okay. And I think stupid entertainment is okay. You know, acknowledge what it is. And if you enjoy it, I sometimes like going to watch really stupid, dumb movies um, because they're stupid and dumb, and I don't have to invest any brain cells. I can just enjoy the humor for what it is and laugh. And we have Masters Maniac Mexico here. Someone called for the narcos. I can bring my neighbor to the chat, Mrs. If you want a narco. No. No, thank you. Thank you for the offer, though. Wow, we have 15 people watching. We have 14 people on the um, YouTube side with 9 people liking. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up if you like what you see. We have 11 people that have voted in the poll. The poll is I like this cheese best. And we have cheddar, blue cheese, brie, and Swiss. So go ahead and vote if you haven't. We have cheddar and Swiss in first place, brie in second, and blue cheese in third. So very good. So let's come back here. Let's see. And Miss Ranch says, sorry, I use talkback voice to text and it's having issues trying to switch between what I say on Dutch and English all the time. Ever heard an app screaming frustration? Mission success. Oh, goodness. I am pretty good at translating text. Dadman uses voice to text. Um, and I have to 99% of the time I can decode what is being said. If I don't get it, I go, I don't understand. And your most well, SpongeBob got the kids and reminds me of Looney Tunes. It's their generation's Tom and Jerry, etc. I agree. You know, another show that I really, really like is the Animaniacs. Ugh, I will say Animaniacs is above SpongeBob. I love that. We're the Animaniacs. And we're zany to the max. Yes, I love the Animaniacs. If you guys have never watched them, go watch them. They are hilarious. Uh, we have Last Son of K. Hell, Mrs. in the chat. Hello to you, Last Son of K. I am so glad you're here today. Um, I'll tell some of the people that have just come in. I woke up at 6:30 this morning, so it's actually technically around my nap time. I usually take an afternoon little nap. So if I get a little giddy or silly, it's because I'm tired and and we're just gonna have fun. I laughed at a real estate agent, so we'll see how it goes. Yes. I just so sit back and relax. You'll laugh till you collapse. We're animaniacs. There's Pinky and the Brain who likes to rule the universe. So that I don't remember all of it now. But yes, we actually met the actor, the voice actor who did the voice of Ya Yakko. Was it Yakko or Wacko and Dot? Oh my gosh. I wish I could remember his name. It was he was so fun. Actually got his autograph. It's somewhere around here. He doesn't do autographs. He used to do autographs, um, people would ask for him and he'd send them. But then he realized that he was doing that and people were selling them for and he didn't like that. So now he only does autographs at conventions. Ron Parlson, thank you. Um, he was really, really fun. We actually saw him at, Walt Disney World. He did the voice in one of the Tinkerbell movies, and they had a thing that pass holders could, you could get a ticket, to go and see them, and he was there. Um, and oh my gosh, he was so fun, and, when he signed the autographs, he would sign a name on it. He wouldn't just sign his name. And I think that was to try to deter some of the, reselling of his autographs, which was really funny, um, because he talked in the voices of the characters sometimes when you were talking to him, and it was cute. I really enjoyed him. I hope you get to see him. Um, he was he's very, very good. Um, when you hear the thud, I don't understand. What's that in relationship to, Dad, man? A Truman Show moment, yes. Masters, who oh, bother, uh, where have you been? Oh, good to read. You hope you're alright. Yes, and Ron Parson, but VA work, unfortunately, isn't full-time, and if the person isn't a regular actor, another job is necessary to survive, miss. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I have no problem with what he did. I have a problem with the people getting his work getting them for free and then reselling them. The, the that's who I have a problem with. No, I have no problem with I have no problem with what he did at all last Son of K. Um, uh, I think he kinda got irritated because he felt bad about it because, then the true fans, he couldn't get the autographs anymore. But, he just felt it was being taken advantage of, and, so he didn't do it. Um, so, yeah. Uh, and what are we gonna do? Okay, here, he wants me to translate this. Um, uh, what are we making today, brain? Something to, we're gonna rule something about ruling the world, because that's what he would say. Und was machen Where Morgan brain? I'm not gonna say anymore because you'll laugh at how horrible I speak because it is horrible. It is absolutely oh, I wish I could remember the quote that he said. Um, the thud. If yeah, if I fall asleep, if I fall asleep during the show. I was doing a show one time and I had not had any sleep. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I think I was it was like one of the Morning Musings shows. It wasn't like on somebody else's show. And I'm sitting here talking, and as I'm talking, I am falling asleep. Okay, is it the so give me the decoding because it's like what are we gonna do today, brain? What do we do every day, Pinky? We're gonna rule the world or something along those lines, I think it says. And Mr. Angel Cop, I'm giving you a ticket. Me, oh, fun for what? A concert? A movie? Thanks. I know, no needs pepper jack cheese, missus. I understand, but I can only do 4. So pick one that's the next favorite. That's why I phrase it, I don't say, "What is my favorite cheese?" I put, "I like this cheese best." So it's, oh, okay. Oh, yes, I gotcha. Sorry. Oh, oh, yeah. I I know, and yeah, there's some actors that even actors that, have to hold another job because and popular actors because they just don't have enough money. So, I just had never ever seen it in a bio before. I think that's what made me the funniest. That's what just made me kinda giggle. It's because, even though, they might have a second job or something like that, they don't always, put it in the bios. Unless it's something like, they're part owner in this or that. Yes, that's the quote. Yes, I remembered the quote. Thank you. And the laughter, laughter, and mushrooms over here. And B from O, hello. Thank you for lurking. Gee, brain, what are we going to do tonight? The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. It's Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. To prove their mousy worth, they try to rule the earth. It's Pinky and the Brain, 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 Brain. Yay! You're sleep deprived as well. Well, we can just laugh together, CLS. Because I think I'm gonna be doing that a lot today. Because 'cause we're, like, 38 minutes into the show, and I've only done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 5 of our birthdays today. Oh. German test pass. If you want, ma'am, Germany needs a new foreign minister urgently. You can have the job. If nothing, I'll keep the country in laughter every time I try to speak German. I did not see Snortopoopas. Uh, I did not see him this morning. I hope everything's okay, but no, he has not been on the show. I will tell you something. I took and I was looking. I set up all my tweets. I scheduled them in advance, and I scheduled the tweet for 9 and 9:30 and 5 minutes till this morning, and about 8:55, I said, "Well, let me just kinda go in and check everything," and I went to go into StreamYards, and, I never scheduled a show for today. All the links were for tomorrow's show. So I had to quickly make a link for today's show so that it would show up on YouTube so I could do all the links. So I would have been on yet tomorrow's show. Ah, sometimes I scare myself. And we have Buddy Hepburn. Hello, Buddy. How are you doing today? Yes, we're going to take over the world, Pinky. Narf. Hello, Wes Cagle. Narf. Oh, we have hello, hello. Was he at the beginning? Did I miss Snortapoopus? I really didn't think I saw him. I'm going all the way up to the top to check. Did I miss him? I don't think I did. No, I don't, unless he really popped in, and I don't see him. I don't see him there unless I, yeah. And that's, our foreign minister is also a lady, but her English is far worse than your German, and you are smarter. Take the job, please. And we have Jedi Bill. Hello, hello to you. Um, let's see. Hungry's name always gets me because if somebody like says like at, you know, and then it has Hungry Boy for True Doctor Who. I think Doctor Who is part of the comment, and sometimes I get really confused, but that's nothing new. Let's see. Da da da. Let's see. Let me. Da, 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 da. Wow. Let's see where. Okay. Let's see where are we at. We have hellos and hellos, and we have the send the bat signal, send the polar bear signal. Uh, let's see here. And yes, in some places, a real estate license isn't that hard to get, and it gives them the flexibility. Absolutely, absolutely. Sure, Jedi Bill, you can tell us your good news. That would be okay by me. And we have some hellos, and Mr. Angel says, "Don't forget to button that like the button. I mean, lick the like. It tastes like cookies. I promise." Yes. Mmm. Well, God bless Mrs. Chat. I gotta go. Start my day. Have a good one. Also, like the stream, or else you hate cheese. Thank you, CLS Studio. You have a wonderful day too. Um, let's see. Howdy, howdies. Hello. Let's see. Da da. Da da da. Mm. Yes, but I've got this. I put the schedule for. I did up to the 12th. And then I did the 14th, 15th, 16th. I just missed the 13th. And there's no bear sighting. Oh, and we have left. Oh, the baby needed some grilled cheese. Mmm. Grilled cheese is wonderful. And yes, grilled cheese is heavenly and sounds wonderful. And Ms. Ringo, yeah, yeah, the baby needed food. I believe you. No, you question it when you say, "Oh, the baby needs, uh, chocolate for every meal." Oh, let's see. What cheese did you use, Emily? Dadman is walking. Dadman walking is asking. Dadman is walking. Dadman is asking. I better get through these birthdays. I'm not gonna be able to read them. Peter Gabriel, 74 years old, an English singer-songwriter, and he's a musician. He, rose to fame as the original lead singer of the band Genesis. After leaving Genesis, he launched a successful solo career. His 5th studio album, So, is his best-selling, release, and it's certified triple platinum in the UK and 5 times platinum in the US. It has the album's most successful single, "Sledgehammer." It won record 9 MTV awards, um, at the 1987 MTV Music Awards. He pioneered the digital distribution methods for music. He co-founded OD2, which is one of the first online music download services. He participated in several human rights benefit concerts. He's won 3 Brit Awards, 6 Grammy Awards, 13 MTV Video Music Awards. He was the first Pioneer Award at the BT Digital Music Awards, an Ivor Novello Award. He made BMI Icon. He received Man of Peace Award from Nobel Peace Prize laureates for his many years of human rights activism. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Genesis and as a solo artist. Okay, let's find some of these who pop. Congratulations. Congratulations on that. That is a wonderful feat. Congratulations to you. Master says, grilled cheese. I just smoked some salmon and some shark these days. Smoked fish and grilled cheese is a union made in heaven. Mmm. And Hunger Boy says, Trespass is a fabulous album. And Buddy says his new album is really good. And Master says, Give me steam. Salbury Hill. And oh wait, Lisa says something here where I think that was there was a comment to something, but I don't know what it was about. And we have congrats and Wes Cagle hates Sledgehammer. Uh, you may have to try Sledgehammer at karaoke. Go for it, dead man. I am so tired. Go for it, dad man. I want to use his real name, and so every time I, my brain says his name, I have to translate it out, and so yes. I hate to say it, but he is better than Phil. No problem with that at all. I wanna be your sledgehammer. Oh, cheddar cheese and baby Swiss Dad Man was on there. Yum. I love grilled Swiss cheese sandwiches. I like Swiss cheese too. And Hungry doesn't mind saying that Peter Gabriel is better than Phil Collins. And we have some congratulations and congratulations and congratulations. And, Dadman says, "Good choice. How did you vote?" Yep, Buddy says, "Phil is fantastic drummer. He just went way too commercial on his solo albums, and Tony and Mike went right along with them." And Buddy says, "In Your Eyes is my favorite song from So." Dadman says, "I think you remember I called it something else, psych related and ending in O." And Jetty Bell says, "Thank you, everyone." And Master says, he hopes he's still invited to karaoke. I'm already in practice here. He's learning all the German marching songs. LOL. Our next person is Mina Savari. She's an American actress, producer, fashion designer, and model. She rose to international prominence with her appearances in the critically acclaimed comedy drama American Beauty and in 3 of the American Pie films. She was also in Kiss the Girls, Slums of Beverly Hills, The Musketeer, Beauty Shop, Rumor Has It, Day of the Dead, and You May Not Kiss the Bride. She had recurring roles in 6 Feet Under and Chicago Fire. She also had a role in American Horror Story Murder House and American Horror Story Apocalypse. She is a model for Lancome Cosmetics and print ads for Lancome Paris Adaptive, as well as a longtime supporter and activist for the Starlight Children's Foundation and the African Medical and Research Foundation. Minna Servari, 45 years old. And that's it. Peter, Gabriel, and Kate Bush. Don't give up. And Hungry goes, Kate Bush, goddess. Oh. Oh. Our next person is, uh-oh, I left somebody out. Oh well. Is Mike Krezizowski. He's nicknamed Coach K, which I will be using at the rest of this because I will not attempt to say that last name again. He's an American former college basketball coach. He served as the head coach at Duke University from 1980 to 2022. He led the Blue Devils to 5 national titles, 13 Final Fours, the most of any coach in men's basketball, 15 ACC tournament championships, and 13 ACC regular season titles. Coach K is widely regarded as one of the greatest college basketball coaches of all time. He coached the United States national team in the Olympics, which led to gold medals in 2008, 2012, and 2016. He was the head coach of the U.S. team that won gold medals at the 2010 and the 2014 FIBA World Cup, and an assistant coach for the Dream Team at the 1992 Olympics. He's a 2-time inductee into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame for his individual coaching career and as part of the collective induction of the Dream Team. He was inducted into the College Basketball Hall of Fame and the United States Olympic Hall of Fame. 77 years old. Never give up running up that hill at the home by the sea. Use a sledgehammer when needed to get to mama who feels you coming in the night. Was that the story where Aang, they were at a game and Aang screamed and he turned around and acknowledged her? Um, you can call me and tell me if you want, and that way I can pass it on. Let me do something here. What's going on here? One second, guys. I'm going to find out the story. I'll be right back. Hey, everybody, I got Dadman on speaker, and I got it up to my phone. Come and see. Tell me if you can hear him. Do a test talk.
Can y'all hear me? Testing. Hello.
Can you hear Dadman?
Can you hear me talking?
I'm asking the chat.
I
can hear you. I'm asking the chat.
Okay.
Yes, I have unicorn flakes for my ringtone. That's Dadman's thing. You can hear Dadman, okay?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and tell the story.
It was at a practice session, so it was not a full stadium, but there's still a few thousand people in there. Coach K walks out of the stadium under us. Kids were trying to like, hey, Coach K, and everybody's getting them. Well, he walked out. Aang yells, screams so loud. I'm not kidding. Everyone in the gym turned around and looked at us. Aang was so loud. Well, what Coach K did was, all of a sudden we see him and he's walking backwards. He's not turning around, coming back in. He's actually backstepping, and he comes back up. And Aang's about 6 or 7 at the time. And all he does is puts his finger up there and does like an index finger little wiggle at her, recognizing Aang, and then proceeds on. It was such a great moment.
Yes, it was.
That's all.
Okay.
I couldn't type all that out.
No, you couldn't.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Okay, bye. Our high tech here. Let's stick the speaker up to the mic. But yes, they used to go to a lot of college basketball games, and so some really neat interactions that had happened, and it just shows kind of what a neat guy he is, to do that, because he didn't have to. So, but yeah, very neat interaction. So, 77 years old today, and wow, what a career! What a career! And then we have Stockard Channing, 80 years old. She's an American actress. She played in the film Grease and also in the NBC television series The West Wing. Uh, in the 6 Degrees of Separation, she originated the role the role she did on stage and in the film version, and won an Academy Award for that. She also, I thought this was interesting. In Sesame Street, she was one of the 2 comic foils of the Number Painter. I don't even know who the Number Painter is on Sesame Street. She's been in many films, televisions, and theater productions. She's won 3 Emmys, 2 SAG Awards, a Drama Desk Award, a Tony Award, and an American Theater Hall of Fame. Wow. 80 years old. Yes, Stockard is fabulous. And yes, it was cool. It was cool. And hurrah for Aang. And to this day, I wonder what went through his mind when he heard it. And I jumped. My youngest has a set of lungs. And when he wants to, he can make himself heard. And wanted to be heard that day, and was. So very cool. And Lisa says the real story is Dadman screamed. Just kidding. Sissy Jones is our next actress, 45 years old. She is a voice actress. She's very prolific in her job. She's appeared in games such as Firewatch, The Walking Dead, Life is Strange, Grand Theft Auto 5, and The Darksiders 3. She's also voiced the part of Lois Lane in the 2018 game Lego DC Supervillains. She also voiced Sloane in the video game I love, which is Destiny 2. She's done television work, which included The Owl House, Transformers, Earthspeak, and Ark the Animated Series. She's also done some dub work in anime with Naruto, Shippuden, and Dragon Quest Your Story. Sissy Jones. And Wes Cagle says Stockard Channing also narrates a documentary film about the destruction of the USS Arizona when you go to see it, and go see the memorial in Hawaii. Wow, that is very interesting. Very interesting. I like Stockard Channing. Our next person is, hey, we're the monkeys. Sorry. Peter Tork passed away at 77 years old. He was an American musician and actor, best known as the bass guitarist and keyboardist of the Monkees, and co-star of the NBC television series of the same name. He was a proficient musician before he joined the Monkees, and though other members of the band were not allowed to play their instruments on the first two albums, he played what he described as third chair guitar on one of the songs called Papa Jean's Blues. On their first album, he played the keyboard, bass guitar, banjo, harpsichord, and other instruments on the band's recordings. He co-wrote, along with Joey Richards, the closing theme song of the second season of The Monkees, For Pete's Sakes. And on the show, he was relegated to acting as the lovable dummy. It was a persona he developed as a folk singer in Greenwich Village. And Michael Nesmith said that during the show, it was hard for him because while the other band members pretty much portrayed themselves on screen, he he didn't. He was kind of like the opposite. He was a very serious person, a thinker, a very just very serious in what he did, and he had to play kind of this goofball um, on the show and that it was kind of hard for him to do. But he passed away at 77 years old. And we have 11 people watching at this point, 10 people on YouTube. And our poll was I like this cheese the best. And cheddar is in the lead with Swiss in second, brie in third, and blue cheese in the fourth. Oh, my beloved blue cheese. We have one person over here on the YouTube side, Twitch side, which is me. Hello, B. How are you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. Thank you very much. Um, and, I thank you guys so much. Wait, and damn it, how many likes? I gotta let me make this wow, 20 likes. Oh my gosh, people, thank you so much. He passed in 2019, B from O. Let's see, we have, Wes Cagle says it's the best Arizona doc I have ever seen. And was wondering if the that documentary on the Arizona was online somewhere. I don't know. Hopefully, maybe someone can share with us if it is. And we have 160 subscribers. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for the thing. And and yes, yes, masters. I know that. And we have our little slimers. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Let me try to get this here so that I can follow the Twitch chat. We'll set that right here so I can actually see it. So 3. Well, very good. Cool. That makes me happy. So it says 3 over there on Twitch. It's Torque, never Bork. Correct. Correct. Um, and Dadman says, agreed. Bork, very weird, unless it's Swedish chef. Bork, bork, bork. Und take a the fish the bork, bork, bork. Oh, I will never be a puppeteer. And we have Corey over. Okay, so cool. Thank you, Corey, for being over there also on the Twitch side. Appreciate that so much. Our next birthday person is da, 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 Tennessee Ernie Ford, 72 years old, born in 1991. He's an American singer and television host who enjoyed success in the country and western, pop, and gospel musical genres. He is noted for his rich bass baritone voice and down home humor. He is remembered for his hit recordings of The Shotgun Boogie and 16 Tons. 16 tons, what do you get? Another year older and deeper in debt. Yep, 16 tons. He had his own primetime variety program called The Ford Show, and he insisted that the show ended with a hymn. The network and ad agency did not want that to happen. They thought it would be too controversial, but he insisted and they relented. They kind of started agreeing with him when it received overwhelming favorable viewer response. So that's the way it is with networks and ad agencies. They don't like it until everybody else does. Um, he earned the nickname the Old Pea Picker due to his catchphrase, "Bless your pea picking heart." He began using the term during his disc jockey days. He has 3 Hollywood Walk of Fame stars because of his contribution in radio, television, and records. He was awarded the Presidential Medal of Honor of Freedom and inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame and the Gospel Music Association's Gospel Music Hall of Fame. 72 years old when he passed away. Uh, the documentary's been looking for it since he visited the memorial back in 1998. Can't find it online anywhere or on physical media. Saw it once on Daily Motion, but it was of such poor quality as to be unwatchable. He does kind of look like Walt Disney, doesn't he? A little more cheeky, more has a little more fleshy cheeks, but yes. I think a lot of it is the hairstyle and the little mustache. Oh, and hungry. Dadman says, hungry. I wonder if Lisa ever just throws the spoons over her shoulders like the Swedish chef does. You've heard of him? A lot of people have heard of Tennessee Ernie Ford. Yes. Hurdy furdy, chicken in the pot, hurdy furdy, baseball bat, goal. I love, yes, I love the Swedish chef, a true inspiration. Yes, you can cook anything according to the Swedish chef. Oh, our next person is Somdev Devarman. He is an Indian former professional tennis tennis player. He hit the headlines for being the only collegiate player to have made 3 consecutive finals at the NCAA. He won he won back-to-back finals in his junior and senior years at the University of Virginia. Only 3 other players have matched that record since 1950. He had a 44-1 win-loss record in 2008 at the NCAA's Men's Tennis Championship. It is unprecedented. When he became professional, his highest ranking in singles was 62. He was born in 1985, so how old does that make him, everybody? Do the math, because I didn't write it down. 39? Is it 39 years old? Ah, I did math in my head, and Sci-Fi Mommy confirmed it. Thank you very much. Our next person is Robbie Williams, 50 years old, an English singer and songwriter. He found fame as a member of the pop group Take That from 1990 to 95. He began his solo career in 96, and he had a debut studio album, Life Through the Lens. It was released in 97 and included his signature song, Angels. His second album featured his first number one single, She's the One. His his records, the records that he made include 7 UK number one singles, and all but one of his 14 studio albums have reached number one in the UK. 6 of his albums are among the top 100 biggest selling albums in the UK, and 2 of them are in the top 60. He gained a Guinness World Record in 2006 for selling 1.6 million tickets in a single day during his Close Encounters tour. He's won 18 Brit Awards, the Best Male Artist 4 times. After 15 years, he rejoined Take That in 2010. They performed uh, on their album Progress, which became the second fastest selling album in the UK, and the fastest selling record of the century at that time. They had a stadium tour which featured 7 of his solo songs, and it became the biggest selling concert in UK history when it sold 1.34 million tickets in less than 24 hours. He was born in 1985. Yes. And the same age as you. Well, that made it easy for you to know. Oh gosh, decoding time again. The Swedish chef in German says, Schmorbert, Schmorbert, rum, prom, pom. Oh gosh, what does he say? Bor I don't, that one I will never know. Never, because I never know what the Swedish chef says anyway. And Master says, "Oh no, Robbie, my wife's fave. My ears start bleeding only seeing his picture." Elisa says, "You threw spoons at Dadman Walking." Uh, I think it was referring to the Swedish chef. Oh yeah. Oh, Dadman says, "Yep," and he banged the pots too. "Let Me Entertain You" is a Fab Robbie song and can be forgiven for ripping off the riff from Jesus Christ Superstar. And Mr. Angel says, "I was pleasantly surprised when Lady Gaga and I'm sorry, my brain just totally went fuzzy. I was pleasantly surprised when Lady Gaga and Robbie Williams did a jazz concert. They should do that more often." And Lisa says, "Oh, Dad man, your mom must be a saint." And Demon says, "She assigned me to turkey massage duty." Blah, ha, ha, ha. Okay, I got to explain that. I got it for those that do not know. Lisa remembers it, but for those that do not know, when Dadman was a kid, he was in the way during Thanksgiving. So his mom told him to put the turkey in the sink and it needed a massage before it could be cooked. So he would massage the turkey. When he was an adult, he told the kids, "You need to massage the turkey before we can cook it." And I'm like, "What the heck are you talking about? Massaging the turkey?" And he goes, "Well, my mom made me do that all the time." So I called his mom. I said, "What is this thing about massaging the turkey?" And she's like, "Oh, I just told him to do that so, so that he would stay out of my way." So it obviously did nothing, but he was gonna have my kids do that, and oh my gosh, it would have become a legacy, massaging the turkey. Um, let's see. And Hungry says, "Lady Gaga makes me go gaga," and yes, it was so funny. Massage that turkey. And, uh, and Mr. Angel says, "Not a fan of either, but the concert was really good." Oh, Grandma Man Walking is laughing hearing that and talking about it now. Good morning, Grandma Man Walking. I hope everything's good with you. Um, oh, that was so funny. We are an hour 14 minutes in with the show. 11:14 in my neck of the woods. We're still not done with the birthdays. Oh my goodness gracious. Our next birthday is Joseph Banks. He was an English naturalist, botanist, and patron of the natural sciences. He made his name in the 1766 natural history expedition to Newfoundland and Labrador. He took part in Captain James Cook's first great voyage. He visited Brazil, Tahiti, and after 6 months in New Zealand, Australia, he returned to immediate fame. Held the position of president of the Royal Society for over 41 years. He advised King George III on the Royal Botanic Gardens, Kew, and by sending botanists around the world to collect plants. He made Kew Gardens the world's leading botanical garden. He is credited for bringing 30,000 plant specimens home with him. Amongst them, he was the first European to document 14,000 species. Around 80 species of plants bear his name. I've been to Kew Gardens. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. And Hungry says, I prefer Gaga's acting to be honest, but she can croon to Mr. Angel. Excuse me, I'm going to take a drink real quick. And Masters, I'm convinced it makes the meat more tender. I'm sure that they massage the ducks in Chinese restaurants. Oh, Joseph Banks, the suit guy. Oh, stop it. Silly. Robbie's first 4 solo albums are really good. The fourth is a swing covers album. Very neat. Good morning, Grandma Walking, but stay safe and be grandma sitting. And Wes Cagle says Lady Gaga was hotter when she was Stephanie Germanata. And Masters says Road to Mandalay. I know it. I played it 5,000 times in my house. And Mr. Angel says the bird needs to be in the proper mood to be cooked. Massage the hell of it. Occasionally slap it if it's a kinky bird. And Hungry Boy says, spank the turkey to Mr. Angel. And Devin says, see, Mr. Angel knows he's the pro. And Dead Man Walking said to Lisa, she said hello back and laughed. We have Q's head of Balking Gaming. Good morning to you. I'm so glad you're here today. We are still an hour and 20 minutes almost into the show and still are not done with our birthday list. So you still have a lot of show to enjoy. And Lisa says, a breast rub is not unheard of for tenderness. And we also have Hannibal Balking 01 on the Twitch side. Thank you for going over there. Oh my gosh. Slapping sounds followed by approving gobble. Oh my goodness gracious. Uh, let's see. And we have a bunch of hellos there. I will take that one off the screen. And let's go to our next person here, who is David Naughton. 1951. Once again, didn't put his year down, how old he was. Oh well. Let's see. 53, 73 years old. 73 years old he is today. He's an American actor and singer. He is known for his starring roles in the horror film American Werewolf in London. He also was in the Disney comedy Midnight Madness, as long as the long running Be a Pepper ad. I'm a pepper, you're a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper. Wouldn't you want to be a pepper too? For the beverage, Dr. Pepper. He starred in a short-lived sitcom called Making It. He sang the hit theme song, and that gave him a top 5 hit on the Billboard charts. Yes, he was amazing in American Werewolf in London, and I think that's about the only thing he did besides the commercials. But yeah, David Naughton, 71 years old today. I'm sorry, 70. 73 years old today. I love that movie. I love the transformation scene when they showed his hands and they stretched out. I just love that. Pastor says, "Dad, man, I got a business plan for you. Turkey slapping percentage. Well, let's see. Let me see what that is. $5 $5 a slap. Go and put the sign out quick before someone else starts to offer rabbits for slap or excuse me, to offer rabbits for slap or squirrels." He pretty but he didn't go bald. He did not go bald. His brother James Naughton was Burke in the Planet of the Apes TV series. Very interesting. So David Naughton, 73 years old today. Neil McDonnell, 58 years old. He's an actor known for his roles in the miniseries Band of Brothers, Boomtown. He was also in the sci-fi miniseries Tin Man, in the TV show Desperate Housewives, and in films such as Star Trek First Contact, Minority Report, Walking Tall, and various Marvel Cinematic Universe films and TV series. In the DC Arrowverse, he has appeared in the TV series Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, and The Flash. He had a role in Suits and Yellowstone. He was in American Horror Story Double Feature and had voice roles in video games Rogue Warrior, Captain America Super Soldier, and Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Yes, he is on Yellowstone right now. Whoops. Uh, a fab actor. And he makes a good bad guy. Yes, he is cast really well as the bad guy. And he is from Hyannis. Is M.A. Maine? Maine? He was also in Ravenous, a Wendigo film. He just looks like he'd be a good bad guy. Just that he's got that FU. Oh, Massachusetts. Okay. He just has got that FU look on his face. More cooking tips for Thanksgiving in my new book, Bondage with Turkeys for Beginners, in which I explain several techniques to tie the bird together after stuffing. ME is Maine, MA is Massachusetts, MD is Maryland. I just wish they just, I hate those abbreviations. There are so few who make real good bad guys nowadays. He can make you like him and hate him at the same time. That's what makes a true villain. You have some empathy, uh, not necessarily empathy, but you could like you say, you can like them even though you hate them. That's hard to do, hard to do. So, Neil McDonnell, he is 58 years old today, and we have our wrestler, Tommy Dreamer. There were not that many real popular wrestlers today. 53 years old. He is a professional wrestler and promoter, better known by his oh wait, never mind. He is signed to Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, where he was a former one-time TNA Digital Media champion, and is also owner and promoter of the House of Hardcore promotion. And Hungry is now thinking of Sisters of Mercy. Oh, goodness, and much laughter there. And Last Son of Kay and Captain of America, the first Avenger, he was the character with the bowler hat and handlebar mustache on Steve's team. He was also in well, let's go back to him because we're not talking. He was also in Blue Book 2, the show about UFOs in the 1950s. Wow. Yes, Dum Dum Dugan, an old Marvel character. That is true. We have 20 likes with 14 viewers over on the YouTube side. We have 20 votes with Cheddar in the lead, Swiss second, Brie third, and Blue Cheese fourth. We have it says 4 people watching over here on Twitch side, and thank you guys very much for that. We have uh, Masters uh, with the I love it with the Slimers and what is I don't know what that last one is. In the Temple of Love, slap the like thunder, in the Temple of Love, hit them birds. Our next, once again, Tommy Dreamer. Not much. He's a wrestler, 53 years old. Hard to find some good wrestlers sometimes. And then we have George Segal. He's an American actor. He became popular in the 1960s and 70s for playing both dramatic roles and comedic roles. He rose to prominence with roles in acclaimed films such as Ship of Fools and King Rat. He co starred in the classic drama Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. Through the next decade and a half, Siegel consistently starred in notable films across a variety of genres. He was the first American film actor to rise to leading man status with an unchanged Jewish surname. He helped pave the way for other major actors of his generation. Some of the films include that he has been in include the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, the Alan the Pussycat, Who is Killing the Great Chefs of Europe. He also appeared in supporting roles in films such as Look Who's Talking, For the Boys, The Mirror Has Two Faces, and Love and Other Drugs. He won 2 Golden Globe Awards, and on television, he had roles in Just Shoot Me and The Goldbergs. He's an accomplished banjo player, and he has released 3 albums. And a lot of times he played the banjo in some of his shows. So George Segal, 87 years old when he passed away in 2021. And our last is so that's 2 wrestlers my age within 3 days of my birthday. Lisa Marie Vaughn, Victor and Tara, shares my birthday. Yeah, she's a a good wrestler, very popular wrestler. And, Seagal is fabulous, yes. Our last person is John Hunter, passed away at 65 years old. He is a British surgeon and one of the most distinguished scientists and surgeons of his day. He was an early advocate of careful observation and scientific methods in medicine. He was a teacher of and collaborator with Edward Jenner, the pioneer of the smallpox vaccine. He paid for the stolen body of Charles Byrne, who was very tall for that time. He was considered a freak um, at that time, and so he paid to steal the body of Charles Byrne and proceeded to study it, and he exhibited it against the wishes of the deceased. He built up a collection of living animals whose skeletons and other organs he prepared as anatomical specimens. He eventually amassed nearly 14,000 preparations demonstrating the anatomy of humans and other vertebrates. He had over 3,000 plus animals. The Hunterian Museum at the Royal College of Surgeons was named after him. It has his collection of anatomical species. And the illegally procured skeleton of Charles Byrne was on display there until from 1799 until 2023 when it was removed from display. So finally, they honored the wishes of the deceased. So John Hunter, 65 years old. There was someone who I forgot to put their picture in here, but I am going to mention them. It was Kim Novak. She is 91 years old. She's a retired film and television actress and a painter. Her contributions to cinema have been honored with 2 Golden Globe Awards, an honorary Golden Bear, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She appeared in the films Picnic, The Man with the Golden Arm, and Pal Joey. She gained prominence for her performance in Alfred Hitchcock's thriller Vertigo, which is recognized as one of the greatest films ever made. Other notable films include Bell Book and Candle, Strangers When We Met, and Of Human Bondage. She appeared in The Mirrored Cracked and had a regular role on the primetime series Falcon Crest. She's a photographer, poet, and visual artist in watercolor, oil, and pastel. She does impressionistic and surrealistic paintings. So Kim Novak, 91 years old today. And that is our so, Bell Book and Candle, the basis for Bewitched. Yes, that poor guy, those terrible wigs. They are awful. And yes, Seagal is fabulous. He was. We are now, because we are an hour and 32 into the show, we are going to start our memes. So we are going to go right into them. And if I don't get a giggle fit, I am just going to kind of zip through some of these. Here we go. I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens. Can we figure out what our theme is today for our memes? If you guessed aliens, you're right. So here is we go. Can we land yet? No. They're fighting over toilet paper. Yes, I wonder sometimes. Yes, way. Dad man sitting and enjoying coffee. It's nice and strong, excellent. And Lisa says, aliens, no way. And I go, yes, way, aliens. And yes, it was. That one is funny. Aliens. Many people think aliens are gross, scary, and hideous, but this is an alien, and that is not. I was trying to find a little better picture of this one because it's a little blurry, but that's so true. That is so true. That is probably, I'm just trying to figure out what kind of creature that was. It's probably magnified quite a bit. Some kind of mollusk or something. And we have Penny. Hey, Penny! Hello! And Mr. Angel says, again, I have to die any of our involvement in building those pyramids. That's a human obsession. We build globes. And hello, hello. And we have Beam Me Up, Scotty. There is no intelligent life down here. It doesn't. Maybe it's a leech. But yeah, that's the non-alien. That's the non-gross, and there's the gross, hideous, scary alien. That awkward moment when you visit a planet and they're busy making memes about aliens. Ooh. when you're out of this world, but still down to earth, just chilling in your little foldy chair. Well, Kegel says it looks like a lamprey. And Mr. Angel says that's a fish. Don't know its name in English. Scavenger rips of rotting flesh with those jaws. Ancient alien theorists say, wait for it, yes. Let's look here. A lamprey ill? Let's look here. It could be. That's scary. But yes, a hagfish or lamprey. Yeah, lamprey have more of a rounded mouth, but they're still scary. Still scary, still scary. Me explaining my way of thinking to normal people. Yes, I sometimes feel people think I'm an alien when I explain how I do things. I can't get them to understand. But oh well, their problem, not mine. Got a chest X-ray today. Thankfully, it isn't the vid. I think this one is funny. When you're just done with humans and want to be by yourself. Yep, that's me. And Hungry said, ouch. Ah, me, just kill him quick and move on. The inner me, no, do it slow. And use his head as a trophy. That inner conflict we have, the outer me and the inner me. Urgh. Yes, that alien was couch porching. This one right here. Absolutely, he was. I hope you guys can see this because I'm not going to explain. You just if you're just listening, explaining it will do no justice. Do you guys think I should try to explain it? Okay. I'll try to explain it. Okay, it's a cartoon. And what are these things called? The Xeno things or something? From Alien. The creatures from Alien. And they're like at an amusement park. And you remember those? They have them almost everywhere. The little big displays where you can stick your head through a hole that's there, and you're like a muscle man or a rope walker or whatever. Xenomorphs, thank you. Um, well, these are xenomorphs, and they're on a family vacation to an amusement park. And they have the big picture, and it's a picture of a human being screaming, and they have a hole in the stomach, and the one xenomorph is sticking his head through the circle, posing for a picture, like he's being splurted out. But yes, that one is so funny. Let's see. Bu- bu- uh, free hugs. Snickers. This is going to take more than one. Yes, face plant. No hug. Nope, nope, no hug. It would be a face plant, exactly. Yes, it had the pet face hugger in the meme, the amusement park meme also. Australians. This is for you, Hungry. I'm so glad you're here today. He's upside down. That's so funny. Oh, let's see if we can find that. Da dee da, da dee da. See if we can do this without uh, ba ba ba. Well, let's see if we can how we can. Duh. Let me copy these real quick over. That's so fun. I'll just let you guys just look at that one for a bit because I think it's funny. Uh, oh, that's not what I want to do. Let's save this image. We'll save it to here. Let's make a new folder so I'm not showing everything I own. I should just keep a folder on my desktop for this. We'll paste that one here. And then we have, we'll save that one here. Hopefully they saved. We'll see in a second. But yes. Okay. Let's minimize that. Australians. Neil Armstrong was the first person to land on the moon. Neil A. Backwards. It's alien. Mm. The FBI. Delete that shit right now. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, we have laughter. We have well, let's see, where are they? He looks like he explains this toilet flush thing they have going on down under. Oh, oh, oh goodness. Okay, we're gonna keep this one for a second. Let me see if I can get these other um well, let me remove this because I'm afraid I might pop something up I shouldn't. So let's remove that. Let me try to get this real quick here. But yeah, I'm glad I did that because that would have messed that up big time. Let's see if they're here. Up, only one of them showed up. The other one is in a format I can't use, so we will show this one though. So this is from Mr. Angel. Here we go. My toxic trait is that I'm an actual alien who is extremely confused by the human experience. Hey, I'm an actual human and I'm extremely confused by the human experience. Don't worry about it, dude. You're absolutely okay. Oh, absolutely. Let's see if we can get this other one back. Da, dee, da. Oh no. Oh poo. Give me a second, guys. Ba, ba, ba. I got to do this with the hopes that I don't uh close StreamYards. That's my biggest fear of closing StreamYards. So here we go. We have that. We have that. And we have achieved this one. And Last on the case says, "Hello, Emily, Little Bean, and Sammy." And Emily says, "Little Bean is doing great. Puppy Sammy is doing amazing. We got snow today, and Sammy is loving it." I bet. I bet. Oh, I love the pit. Wait, I got to show that again. That's a new picture. I love that picture. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. And Mr. says, "I mean, you humans don't even flib flarb. Why not? I will never understand." And this is our last meme. Why alien abductions happen only at night. It's 9 p.m. and you're just now telling me you need a human for school tomorrow? Yes, I do. I do have an email, Emily. And we have 18 people watching. We have 14 on the YouTube side. It says, let me see if that is absolutely correct because sometimes things change. We have 160 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that. My next goal, I'm not sure what I'm going to make it, um, but we will see. So, yes, that is why there are alien abductions all the time. We have Master saying, uh, hanging upside down, eating Vegemite, and drinking Foster's definitely makes you special. Too hungry. And Hungry goes, Foster's, ugh. We only export that crapola, my man. Oh, there's two more in my DMs. Okay. Okay. I love Two Hayes draft. So let's remove this. Let's try again to see if we can find them here. Let's pop up here. Let's see if we could get these saved. I don't think they're gonna save. I think they're in a format that let me try it this way. Nope, it's in a form that one will not save. Let's see if we can get this one. Nope, neither one of them will save. Okay, but here's a strange fact. I can read this strange fact though to you guys. In 1972, Neil Armstrong visited the town of Langham, Scotland, in which he was read a 400-year-old law declaring any Armstrong found in the town should be hanged. I would have left very quickly. I know I have to, but I know that, Dad, man. I just don't want to do it during the show. And Mr. Angel says rumors of us using humans for school projects are simply not true. We were just hungry for a snack. Oh, let's see what else do we have here. Oh, absolutely. We will work on making that happen. That would be oh, that's such a beautiful picture. Let's see. Ba, ba, ba. So very good. So that is our um, memes for today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed them. Some of them were very, very funny. We have 17 people still watching. It is an hour 49 minutes into the show, and we are just now getting into the celebrations. And yes, this is a second cup of coffee stream. Wow. It seems like the days I don't have a lot of sleep, these shows last for a while. I think that's so funny. Um, so here we go. We're going to just jump into these celebrations here. Uh, and Today is February 13th. Um, And we have Extraterrestrial Culture Day. And what is Extraterrestrial Culture Day, you may ask? Well, this is from the website nationaltoday.com. It says that this day exists to, quote, celebrate and honor all past, present, and future extraterrestrial visitors in ways to enhance relationships among all citizens of the cosmos, known and unknown. End of quote. According to the bill that was introduced on this day, on March 21st, 2003, New Mexico's General Assembly passed the House Memorial 44 along with the establishment of the holiday. Although Extraterrestrial Culture Day specifically originated in New Mexico, today is celebrated in places far from its borders. Any person interested in this mysteriousness of the universe and alien life may be seen celebrating the day. So it actually was a bill that was passed to establish this holiday in New Mexico. So Extraterrestrial Culture Day celebrated the second Tuesday of February every year. Let's see. We were talking about how big the Foster's can, and Hungry says Foster's is in them big cans to con you Yanks, and Dadman says bigger is better, America. And Last on the case says it is snowing where he's at. That it's beautiful, and not needing to travel makes it even more beautiful. Yes, I agree. Thank you guys so much for being in the tier and having fun with us. It just makes a good day. The aliens went to New Mexico for the skiing, maybe. And it says finally something I can support. Yes, finally a day you can support. Your alien fingers got in the way of the last one. Our next celebration is, let's see, Galentine's Day. Galentine's Day is the female friendships we so heavily rely on are celebrated. Originated from the popular TV show Parks and Recreation, the holiday is all about declaring love and affection to the girls who make up our support system. Go girl power! So that's a day just for us gals to go out and have some fun. And we also have Kiss Day. This is from daysoftheyear.com, like a magical potion that makes hearts race and souls sing. Soft and gentle or passionate and fiery, pucker up and let the magic begin. Express affection for one another, for the one you love, by giving them a kiss. Whether it's an extra little peck on the cheek for a close friend or a seriously romantic smooch for the life partner. Kiss Day is here to encourage and remind everyone that a kiss is a great way to make the world a better place. And yes, even E.T. has his own day. And Masters Maniac Mix was Ferengi Rules of Engagement number 783. Extraterrestrial Culture Day is stupid, earthish for uh, uh, stupid, earthish, forgo and still them humans latinum. Well, it's not a metal band. Gene Simmons is pissed off. Yes, this was not about Kiss, the metal band. This is about actually smooching. And before we go to our next one, let's check out our poll here. We have 21 votes. Cheddar is in the lead. Swiss is in second with Brie close to third, and blue cheese trailing in fourth place. Our next day is National Cheddar Day, hence the reason for the poll. What would some of our dishes be without cheese? Mac and cheese would just be mac. Grilled cheese would just be grilled bread and butter. Fried toast. Cheddar Bay biscuits would just be plain old biscuits. Au gratin potatoes, potatoes. I think you guys get the picture. Well, without cheddar cheese, some foods just would not be the same. So celebrate cheddar cheese with your favorite dish today. And Emily's already celebrated Cheddar Cheese Day by having a grilled cheese sandwich for breakfast. Mmm. I knew Ferengis had rules, but rules of acquisition, but rules of engagement I wasn't aware of. And Hungry prefers the smoochy version, and also, sharp cheddar. And Masters, I have a kiss diamond painting. That's enough romance for my concerns. And Mr. Angel, now give me that lovin', mwah, mwah, alien, mwah, mwah, mwah. It's my day, Earth girls. Yeah, we alien and kiss day. Wow. La la la. Well, hello, nurse. Get ready when I get home. I'm gonna run away. I'm just kidding. Maybe. Uh, National Cheddar Day. Our next day is also National Tortellini Day. Tortellini are made from fine pasta wrapped around delectable fillings such as meat, ham, or cheese. It's served with various sauces or soup. Most Italians agree its filling must include a blend of prosciutto, mortadella, and Parmigiano Reggiano. So enjoy with your favorite sauce or mix into a salad or add it to a delicious soup. National Tortellini Day. Yes, TMI. Did you ever make Damn and watch Shock Treatment, Mrs. LOL, regarding Hello Nurse? Actually, that is from the Animaniacs. I think it was Yakko. He would go, "Hello, nurse," because they had a little sexy nurse character. Our next one is Get a Different Name Day. Never liked your name or just want to try something different? Today's the day for you. You can actually legally change your name if you want to, if you've been thinking about it. But if you don't want to do that, you can just do it for fun on all your social media accounts for the day and tell your friends or family that you won't respond to any other name than your new chosen name for that one day only. So get a different name day. We do a different name every day when we're on the show. Mrs.DadmanWalking55 is my different name. It's so funny. Sometimes when we're at a store and I'm trying to get hubby's attention and he's not listening, I go, "Dadman!" And he'll turn around. Excuse me for yelling into the mic, but I yell, "Dadman!" and he turns around every single time. We categorically deny any involvement in the proposing of a kiss an alien day on advice of our lawyers. Okay, Loretta. Everybody, this is Loretta for today. And hungry can be Yakko. Okay, we'll call you Loretta and Yakko today for the rest of the show. Run away, run away. Yes, the Monty Python rabbit clip. Absolutely. We have International Natural Day. I don't understand the name of this, why they named it this, but they did. They need to change that name forever. It's from daysoftheyear.com and it says, "Embrace and own your individuality." This is, oh, you know what? This is all these are from is because Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and this is for all the single people today. Embrace and own your individuality. Celebrate your unique qualities and don't forget to treat yourself with kindness and respect. And this day is sometimes referred to as International Day of Self-Love. International Natural Day is part of the journey towards self-acceptance and self-love, falling the day before Valentine's Day, which is a celebration of the romantic love of a couple. The symbolism lies in the fact that a person is only truly able to love someone else when they are able to love themselves. Always look on the bright side of life. Doo 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 doo. Life of Brian, yes, another good Monty Python. Yeah, yes, it's been going really quick. Uh, so I believe I've said hello to everybody. And Yakko here says natural meant something different in the 1970s commercials. Yes, yes, they did, Yakko. You are so correct. Did I say pronounce the name correctly? Yes, Yakko. Um, and last on the case, it's okay. Let's see. So we have some more here. Um, so many, we have to put them on two slides. We have National Crab Rangoon Day. It's an unofficial holiday that was created by a group of friends, and this day encourages friends to celebrate together. For those without significant others, the day helps to get rid of the feelings of sadness and depression often felt by single people on Cupid's Day. It's all about friendship and fun get togethers, so celebrate with your favorite people. National Crab Rangoon Day. And I like this day. National Internet Friends Day. Internet friendships have become an important source of interaction for people around the world as life gets busier. Today celebrates the importance and value of online friends. These friendships are frequently dismissed as being less valuable than in person friendships, which I disagree totally. Online relationships are just as valuable as in real life, or as they say, IRL relationships. Uh, they're similar and just as important, and they can last as long as friendships made offline. So, yes, National Internet Friends Day. Hello, all my friends. Lisa's like, Fortnite? Well, it's Internet Friends Day. Absolutely. Crab Buffoon Day. I love Crab Rangoon, by the way. Loretta. This is Loretta, everybody. Has asked been called that for the rest of the stream. Um, and Dadman says, Mrs., should we go celebrate Tortellini Day like Alfredo Day? Absolutely, we can. And Yakko is laughing at Lisa's comment. And Dadman says, yes, always to Lisa. Our next day is World Radio Day. And this is what I was thinking maybe of doing all the different musical genres, but we have enough with the Cheese Day. And let's see how our poll is going. We still have 21 votes, so cheddar, Swiss brie, blue cheese in that order. And let's see. Mr. Angel, thank you for staying. This show is over 2 hours long. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Um, and you have a wonderful, wonderful dinner. Um, thank you so much. Good night. Good day. You have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Yes, Hungry Boy is Yakko. Hungry Boy is Yakko for the rest of the stream. So World Radio Day, you remember those things that you used to look at, and you had to turn the knob or push button to adjust to the different frequencies like 101.9 or whatever, and you had and then something strange came out of it, music. You didn't know what song it was. You didn't get to pick, but you turned it. And if you wanted to listen to a song, sometimes you could call in and say, "Hey, can I listen to this? Can you play this song for me?" And they go, "Well, we'll try to get it on." And you'll say, "Okay, thank you." And you'd hang up and then you would listen until your song played. And sometimes you could give a little shout out to somebody, a dedication, and they would say that too. And it'd be so cool. And but now all you have to do is just go, "Hey Siri," making sure it doesn't answer. "Hey Siri, play whatever song." And they do. And radios told you, radios are you had music and news and talk shows and entertainment and all that stuff. Um, I think that's something that's missed. And World Radio Day kind of celebrates that. So go celebrate World Radio Day. And Penny says, bye bye, y'all. Bye, Penny. Have a good one. Thank you for coming by. And Dabby says, yes, have some incredibly special internet friends that mean the world to me. Let's see. I think I missed something up here. National internet friends, okay. Okay, I'm gone. Wake me up when it's International Internet Friends Day. Okay, it is now International Internet Friends Loretta. Was it Loretta? I can't remember your name. I think you asked to be called Loretta. Oh, yes, Loretta. Loretta, how are you doing today? Ba, ba, ba. Let's see. Let's get where we're at. Yakko, Y-A-K-O, Y-A-C-K-O. Uh, we have goodbyes. Da, da, da. So Hungry's going to be Yakko for a while. We could have delivery and you could get crab rangoon also. I could. You still listen to the radio every day. When my car had a radio, I'd listen to it. Yes, yes. That is one of the rare ways you can still keep in contact with your country. Yes, I knew it was gonna do that. That's why I I turned it off. So we have World Radio Day, and the next ones are all related to Ash Wednesday. And these are the way the Tuesday before Ash Wednesday is celebrated. And the first one is Foshnot Day. And from National Today, a lot of these I just took directly from this a source because I don't know a lot about them, and so I don't want to mess it up. Foshnot Day is the earliest records of the celebration stem from the 1200s. It's said that the festival originated in Mainz and Speyer, Germany. The celebration began not only as a feast for the pre Lenten season, but as a parody of daily life activities, like giving women the opportunity to roll. Fastnacht Day is deep rooted German tradition celebrated on the Tuesday before Lent begins. So, before the start of Lent, Germans would use up ingredients like butter, sugar, and lard to make Fastnacht, as they would soon forfeit those foods during Lent. The pastry resembles a donut without the hole in the middle and is often shaped into squares. The traditional way to eat this pastry is by slicing it in half, spreading butter on one half, and topping it off with maple syrup to be consumed as a sandwich. These delectable treats can be eaten plain or covered in glaze, cinnamon, or even powdered sugar, according to the preference of their consumer. Is that true, Masters? Did what I just read, was that accurate? And Carnival in Cologne? I'm sorry, it's Loretta. I apologize for calling you Masters. Um, I try to listen to sports talk radio Masters, but now mostly through the phone apps. Hello? Exactly. Mardi Gras, Fast Tuesday, Last Splurge. We're actually going to talk about them a little bit also. So we have Fastnacht Day. We also have Pax Paxki Day. This is a Polish tradition of indulging in fried dough filled with jams, custards, and other sweet surprises. And this date backs to the Middle Ages. They call it a punchki or punchki. So I was pronouncing it totally wrong. Or puchki. It's traditionally a round Polish pastry filled with fruit and coated in sugar. Those who would be fasting during Lent needed to empty the pantry. Uh, this Polish pastry is an ideal way to use up what is in the larder. More modern versions fill the punchki with custard or cream and even cover the outside with a glaze and sprinkles. That sounds good too. Yeah, I'm doing that right now. This is our very last thing, Fat Tuesday. Yes, very, very early. It seemed very, very early this year. Uh, Fat Tuesday is an intertwining of a period of festivals and feasts that lead to a time of fasting and reflection. It's also known as Shrove Tuesday and Mardi Gras. This endearing celebration has many traditions and deep roots around the world. What began as a holiday rooted in religious tradition has become a cultural phenomenon, leading to binging and parties that are not always followed by the 40 days of penance. That is so true. Fat Tuesday is kinda a lot of it's just kinda been a time of it's now a time of partying. Before it was like you kinda partied and then you would, kind of reflect and repent of what you did. Yes, it's kinda like a, he asked what a puchki is again. It is like um, a jelly-filled donut, or it could be filled with a lot of different things. Oh, no problem. No problem at all, Beeframo. But yes, a lot of the days have, yeah, so a lot of the celebrations, we always called it, we had a pancake dinner at our church, or we'd have pancakes, because then you could use, some of the ingredients that you weren't gonna eat, and you could have all the pancakes that you wanted. Um, yes, make 2 cakes on Fat Tuesday, but you gotta eat them all today. But yeah, we used to have pancakes, uh, and we would eat pancakes because you're supposed to for Lent, you choose something to give up that might be, that's a sacrifice to do. Um, but yes, so those are our celebrations today, everybody. Let's pop this down here. And it is 2 hours and 14 minutes into the show. So everything looks good in the chat here. We're going to check our poll. We still have only 21 vote. We have 20 likes. We now have 10 people watching. Thank you guys so much for that. We have 4 people over on the Twitch side. Wow, thank you guys so much for that. Let's see. Okay. Got some stuff here. On that note, it being 2 hours and 14 minutes into the show, and after 12 noon in my neck of the woods, the East Coast of the United States, and it is my lunchtime. So I am going to say to you all, it is now time for guess what? Shameless promotions. I'll be quick, guys, I promise. Our first one is my impromptu. Whoops, you know what? If I don't put it on the screen, you won't see it. My first one is my impromptu build streams, blocking out the boredom. I'm bored, so let's build something. You can follow me on Twitch, on Twix at MDadmanWalking. I thank Castle for that phrase. Um, he said it one time in the chat, and I just love it. I don't know where he got it from, but thank you, Castle, for sharing that because I like saying it. Twix at MDadmanWalking to find out the times of any streams that I am doing. Also, Morning Musings with Mrs.DadmanWalking55 is daily at 10 a.m. Hope to see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Also, tomorrow at 9 p.m., we're having a Valentine's Day with the Dadman and Mrs. It will be on Dadman's channel, YouTube and Twitch, Dadman Walking 55. We're going to have some silly memes, some Valentine memes, some anti Valentine memes. We're going to have stories about uh, just some stories, kind of like some I shared today. Stories before we were married, just whatever. Guys, come on over. It's just going to be a fun time. We're just going to laugh and have fun. I promise it won't get too mushy because I don't do mushy, guys. Not often anyway. If you'd like to support this channel, you can support me on Ko-fi, Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. Um, sorry. Um, and uh, you you could do a one-time stream. I saw something that someone posted in the chat that I want to put it up in a second. Uh, so you can do a one-time donation or a monthly donation. I am not monetized on YouTube, so if you would like to support me, you can through Ko-fi. Um, Also, I have a wish list, throne.com, Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. Go over there, see what I like. If you want to give me something, you can. If you don't, just enjoy and kind of look a little bit into my brain and see stuff that I like. If you do a building set, if you want to be on the show, we can be on the show while I build it. Or if you don't, you can be in the chat. Or if you don't really care, you just say, hey, build it whenever you want. I could do that also. But that is Mrs. Dadman Walking 55 at throne.com. I'd like to thank Daisy Blossom and Liam Wolf for their wonderful gift of the Big Ben and the Stonehenge. Trying to get a time for them to be able to build this. We'll let you know when that happens. Also, builds I've already done Agent Atwood, the Destiny 2 Ghost Shell Gingerbread Advent Calendar, Squeaky M Starry Night build, and Daisy Blossom and Stunning Megatron for the Peeing Bear. Yes, very, very much appreciated all of these. Also, my live streams and VODs, youtube.com at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, twitch.tv, Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no numbers, my streaming schedule, and any impromptu streams will be on Twix at MDadmanWalking. If you don't remember any of these and just have one platform that you're on YouTube or Twitch, you can go to my About channel, About page on there, and I have all of the hyperlinks there. We are now going to quickly go and look at the poll in the poll and uh, see who the winner is. And the winner is Cheddar at 61%, Swiss at 19, Brie at 14, and blue cheese sadly at 4%. I would have voted for blue cheese because I love blue cheese. So that is our poll today. Thank you to 21 people who voted on it. I thank you for the 160 subscribers now and for the 24 likes on the show. That is greatly appreciated. I thank you for the 10 people who have watched through my shameless promotions. And now we are getting ready to say goodbye. I am going to initiate a um, raid over on the Twitch side. I'm typing a thing for you guys to copy. Trying to get it typed. Sorry, guys. So we are going to get a raid started here. So let's click this one. We'll be ready to raid in 10 seconds. So on that note, all you guys over on Twitch side, you hang out. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. And then we will do that Twitch. I believe they're all winners. I agree totally, totally with you on that. So everybody, see you next time. Remember to be kind, show love, and that you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. Everybody, have a great, great day. And I will see